This is, you can do things and give the great sales pitch, isn't it all great? And basically we're not done yet. There are a lot of things we have to do in terms of treating cancer so that we actually eradicate it, so we don't nickel and dime people with single agent therapy. But I wanted to let Theresa tell a little bit of her story, just so you can get an idea of what she's been going through. So Theresa, can you tell us a little bit about how you were diagnosed and what you were diagnosed with?
My original diagnosis was polycythemia vera in 2003. I had polycythemia vera for till about 2008. I had been going to see a doctor at City of Hope, and I was not lucky to get a bone marrow match. I asked about clinical trials and was referred to Dr. Jamieson down here in La Jolla. He said there was a spot, there was an opening. I think it was the last open spot. So I came down to see Dr. Jamieson, and I was right on the cusp of full-blown leukemia, blasts, everything. And she took me on, and I had a swollen knee, and I still don't know what's that called.
Extramedullary hematopoiesis. Making bone marrow in a weird place.
Yeah, and that was not a good thing. And I got into the clinical trial, and one of the first people to receive the Target-Gen drug. And that's the company that Sanofi had purchased. And that went on for 5 years. I did really well. I mean, I had an amazing recovery within a matter of a couple of months. Everything, spleen, liver, back to normal. I went back to work, and everything kind of went along okay until the drug got pulled. This last year had been a tough one. I'm trying to find a combination of Hydrea and Jacophy, and nothing worked for me, and I got sicker and sicker. My spleen got bigger and bigger, and my liver started acting up, and before I knew it, I landed up down here at Thornton in the hospital in November, and everything was out of whack. The platelets, I constantly needed platelets because they were being chewed up by the spleen. But the long and short of it is I'm taking pacritinib, that one. I don't know why they get these names. But I'm doing well. I've had like no side effects on this one. I have a lowest dose, and I'm hoping for a little bit of an increase. I've not had any adverse reaction. I feel I'm very, very lucky in that respect. And I do everything this lady tells me to do, whether I like it or not. But that's been my story, myelofibrosis. And it's been tough, let me tell you. There was a point in a couple months ago, I didn't think I was going to make it. And I kept saying, where's the drug? Anything I need to sign? The disclosures, what do I have to do? And she said, it's coming, we're getting it together. Yeah, they did, in a hurry. You want to tell them how you did it?
Teamwork.
But yeah, I guess I'm a one-person clinical trial, and I'm a recipient of this drug. And I consider myself blessed and lucky that there's people like you that, are doing this kind of thing. It needs to be done. And it'll always need to be done. And you can share the information, and I think everyone will benefit. And a lot of times people kind of get lax about this, but it's very important. And I tell you, when it hits home, you're going to be, grateful. And that's usually when people realize, yeah, this is very necessary. And I don't know. I asked Dr. Jamieson, is there anything I can do? You want me to get up there and talk to people and tell them my story? And I've been able to do that several times. And I see a few little faces that look kind of familiar. But I'm feeling great, and I hope to feel better. and
And
put the weight back on too.
Exactly. You're planning an event you were talking about outside earlier.
Yeah, my boyfriend and I, he wants to get married, so at this stage of the game too.
That's your high school sweetheart.
Yeah, from high school, we reconnected. He's been a real plus in my life, so. But other than that, I'm very blessed and very lucky. And that, like I said, that there's people that are willing to do this. It's hard. It's hard work. It's hard being sick, and it's hard finding a cure, I'm sure. And the sharing of information at this kind of symposium is so valuable. I asked Dr. Jamieson, is there anything I can do? Let me know. I'll get up there and say something.
Thank you, Theresa.
You're welcome.